In our world, we're constantly trying to find ways to make our lives easier. Technology has been a large part of it. Let's take a look at RFID microchipping and see what it has to offer. So what is RFID? RFID stands for Radio Frequency Identification Technology. RFID technology is being used for many things already, such as inventory tracking, so those higher price items we buy in stores often have a tag, uses RFID. This key cards we have to get into buildings, that uses RFID as well. And even libraries where we go to check out books, that has RFID technology in it as well. So now that we know a little bit about RFID technology, what is this microchipping? RFID microchips are implanted in a person's hand. This microchip has a unique ID number that is then linked to personal information. The microchips cannot hold more than one unique ID at once. Chip implants are a type of passive RFID technology that allows a small computer chip with no battery or power source to be powered by and communicate with compatible readers using the magnetic field the reader generates. Because chip implants are small, the reader must be extremely close. This is why chips are typically placed in the hand so you can easily position your chip implant close to the reader. This is by Dangerous Things. And Dangerous Things is a company and manufacturer of these microchips. And on their website, they give you all sorts of information, as well as the chips they have available for you to buy, as well as all of their features that come with them. Right now, there are 9 chips implants available on their site. So you'll see that these implants are pretty small, they're rice-like looking, and the placement of them are in between the thumb and the pointer finger. Let's check out this little video of what microchips do.
So I got a new cool thing. I got a microchip in my hand. It's tiny, like the size of a grain of rice. It could do so many cool things, though. I can use it to unlock my computer. Do you have one of those little cards that goes in your wallet to let you into your work? I don't need one anymore. It's in my hand. I just beat my hand against the badge reader. But wait, it gets better.
So just a little reiterate what that video went over. We can use it to replace keys, replace passwords, although we have to have a little reader connected to our computer for it in order to read our chip. You can share data, you can link medical data. Some countries have used it to replace tickets, like traveling. And then Dangerous Things has said that it will eventually be able to store Bitcoin. Some major players are Sweden. Over thousands of Sweden people have had microchips inserted into their hands. The procedure is done by a professional, and it often is about $180. Sylvia Varsegi says, I see no problem for it becoming mainstream. I think it's something that can make people's lives better. Biohacks International has become a leading force company in Sweden of this microchipping. And then Dangerous Things is also a big player in this. There's lots of potential for microchipping. We could be cashless. There could be no need to have physical documentation or identification, no need to remember passwords. There could be an ease of travel, easy access to medical and personal data, and safer schools. I think since teachers are often already have these badges, they could be offered a microchip, and then maybe we could offer our students badges or wristbands that would allow them to have access into the school. And it could be an easy fix if they somehow lost it, because we could just deactivate that ID number. Obviously, there are some concerns with this. Oftentimes when you mention microchipping, tracking comes up, and actually there's no GPS capability with RFID chips. As CEO of City Watcher, Sean Dark says, it can't be read, it can't be tracked, it doesn't have GPS, it doesn't emit a signal. I do not know where my employees are unless I call them on a cell phone. Your cell phone has more GPS capability than RFID chip does. And then there's also hackability. Ben Liberton is a scientist, and he says because it's implanted in your body, when more health-related information starts becoming used and incorporated into the chip and being transmitted, that could create an extra layer of privacy that we really need to look at and take care of before it's widely used. So what he's kind of saying there is, as the chip advances and we can put more information into it, we probably need to take an extra look and make sure that it's actually going to be safe within that chip. So now that you know about microchipping, would you get one if it was offered to you?